The last kind of transformation that we will be talking about is a dilation. A dilation is not an isometry just because we are not staying the same size. A dilation is a size change. The image will stay the same shape though. So you're going to have a scale factor. The scale factor is going to determine whether you're getting bigger or smaller. For instance, anything with a fraction means that you're getting smaller. Anything that is larger than the fraction, you're getting bigger. Okay, so what we're doing is when you think about a translation, it was x plus or minus some number, y plus or minus some number. You were either adding or subtracting. Well, the dilation takes care of that. The dilation is multiplication and dividing. Okay, so let's say for instance, I have x comma y, and then I'm going to go to 2x, 2y. Something to notice, these two numbers will always be the same. All right, so let's say for instance, I'm at 0, 0, 3, 0, and 1, 2. Notice I stayed small so I could get the dilation would stay within my grid. All right, so to find my points, which I see I had written down C prime, sorry. So to find my A prime, B prime, and C prime, I just go ahead and plug it into my quote unquote formula, like what we did for translations. It's the same thing. Well, 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0 again. For B prime, I'm going to go ahead and plot that. B prime, 1 times 2 gives me 2. 2 times 2 gives me 4. Okay, I can plot. Now for C prime, 3 times 2 gives me 6. 0 times 2 gives me 0. So we can see it stayed the same shape. It just expanded and got larger. So that's all a dilation is. You're either getting larger or smaller based on that. The other thing to notice about this, because it stays the same shape, we know then that all of the angles are preserved within our triangle. However, the side length obviously is not. Okay. So for you guys, you're going to have a dilation and you guys are going to actually give me the coordinates of A prime, B prime, and C prime. So A, It's going to be at -2, -2. B is going to be at 0, 3. And C is going to be at 6, -5. All right, so you need to go ahead and complete the dilation. So to start off with, I'm going to go ahead and list out my points. I think it's easier if you list them out and then graph them. That's just my personal preference. So A prime, 1/2 times -2 is -1. It stays the same for that one. B prime, 1/2 times 0 is 0. 1/2 times 3 is 1.5. Because it's a decimal, I'm going to give an approximation. I know that my tick marks are going by 1, so it's just halfway. Same thing with C prime. 1/2 times 6 gives me 3. 1/2 of 5 is -2.5. So we can see here that my shape has gotten smaller. So we would know that this dilation I'm getting smaller. We also know it because it's a fraction.